Get started at the top of our mats. So get started with your feet hip-width distance apart. For now, go ahead and bring that belly in, lengthen through the tailbone, engage through the quadriceps so your kneecaps are slightly lifting. Shrug the shoulders up and away from the ears. You're really standing tall in your mountain pose. As you inhale, bring the arms up, clasp the hands, except for that pointer finger. Breathe in as you exhale, take your side stretch to the right. Inhale through center, exhale to the left. Inhale back up, exhale, cactus the arms, baby back bend. Inhale up as you exhale, fold forward, dive it out. So we're just gonna hang out here in our first forward fold, just gently sway side to side, shake your head yes and no. Coming back through center, inhale, half lift. So fingertips are either on the ground, below the knees, or above the knees. Take a breath in as you exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, side stretch to the right. Inhale up. Exhale to the left. Inhale. Exhale, bring it back bend. Inhale up. Exhale, fold forward. Dive it up. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. This time, inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, step that right leg back, coming into your low lunge. Just breathing here, lifting that heart forward, strong through that back leg. Breathe in. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to your high plank. Inhale, as you exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. So we're going to roll through a few cobras here. So inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Pressing into the tops of the feet. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, down. One more. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. Inhale, tuck the toes, lift the kneecaps. As you exhale, press up through plank and back through your downward facing dog. Hang out here, pedal at the heels, shake your head, do whatever you need to today. Coming to stillness, take a breath in. As you exhale, gaze to the top of the mat, step your right foot forward. Inhale, come to the fingertips. Exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Side bend to the right as you exhale. So maybe taking a different variation here. Whatever works for your body. Inhale up. Exhale, back bend. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. As you exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands. That left leg steps back for your low lunge. Lift the heart strong through that back leg. Take a breath in as you exhale, plant your hands, step back into your high plank. Inhale one more time. We're going to lower all the way to the belly. Press the tops of the feet into the mat. Low cobra, just hold here. Maybe you lift your hands. Gaze is just slightly in front of you. Nice long neck. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, tuck the toes. Lift the knees as you exhale, up and back through downward facing dog. Really press the hips back and up, shoulders away from the ears, engaging through all four corners and the pads of the fingers. Inhale, and as you exhale, step that left foot forward. Inhale, come to fingertips. Exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Press the palms. Exhale to the chest. Now bring your feet together, slight space between your heels, making your way into chair pose. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, sit back into chair. So your weight is in the heels, maybe you lift the toes. Belly is in, shoulders relaxed, pinkies rotate towards each other to create lots of space in the body. Squeeze the knees, squeeze your inner thighs. One more breath in. As you exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, step back into your high plank and hold here. Nice and strong. Lift that right leg, point the toe, inhale as you exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend, flex the foot, exhale, knee to nose. Two more, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, then come back to plank. Same thing on that left side, lift that left leg. As you exhale, point the toe, knee to nose. Inhale, three more. Inhale, one more, exhale, so strong. Inhale, come back to your high plank. Take a breath in. Now lower part way, low push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Use that belly, downward facing dog. Nice, take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. On your next inhale, lift that right leg high, bend the knee, stack the hips, rotate the ankle, maybe look underneath that left shoulder. Inhale, straighten, square it off as you exhale, knee to nose. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to nose, hold. For the inhales, you exhale, plant the foot, inhale, come to the fingertips. Exhale, airplane arms, airplane torso. Holding here, try to square off the hips. So for this first round, we'll hold these postures for about 3 breaths. On your next inhale, rising up, high crescent lunge. So you can either press that back heel away from you or come up to the top of the ball of the foot and sink down into this front thigh. Really whatever works for you. Pinky still rotating in, lift the heart, maybe a slight back bend. Inhale, and as you exhale, open out, warrior 2. Thighs outwardly rotate, pressing through both legs. Engaging through the arms. Inhale, flip that front palm, reverse your warrior. So this back hand is really gentle here. Maybe you take a half bind to start. Inhale, and as you exhale, side angle. So for this first one, elbow to knee, reach that left arm high to the sky. Shoulders away from the ears, inhale. Then exhale, plant the hand, step back, high plank, go or flow. Downward facing dog. So you can always skip your high to low push-up. You can take a child's pose whenever you need. This is your practice. So same thing on that left side, nice and slow. Inhale, lift that left leg high, bend the knees, stack the hips, rotate the ankle. On your next inhale, straighten legs, square the hips, exhale, knee to nose. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to nose. Hold for the inhale. Exhale, plant the foot. Inhale, come to the fingertips. Exhale, airplane arm, airplane torso. So thinking of up dog in that chest, being really strong and active through the back body, then lifting in through that low belly to help protect that low back. On your next inhale, rising up, high crescent lunge. Sink it low, lift the heart. Breathe deep in through the nose, out through the nose. Maybe lift the heart a little bit more, baby back bend. Inhale, find length, exhale, open out, warrior 2. So now both thighs outwardly rotate. Sink as deep as you can, really pressing through. Relax the shoulders, gaze over your front middle finger. On your next inhale, flip that front palm, reverse your warrior. So again, this hand is gently on that back leg, or maybe you go ahead and take that half bind. Gaze can be down, straight, or up. Inhale, find that length. Exhale, side angle. So for this first one, that elbow to knee, reach that right arm up. So if you notice I'm not rounding out, I'm not crunching here, I'm trying to find as much length through both side bodies. One more breath in. Exhale, windmill down, goat or flow, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in as you exhale, gaze to the top of the mat, walk, step, or float, come to your forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, bend the knees, lift the arms, chair pose. Relax the shoulders. Inhale, find length. As you exhale, open twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, open twist to the left. Inhale, center. 2 more times each side, your breath. Maybe sink the weight into the heels a little bit more. 1 more time. Opening through that heart, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come back through center as you exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, go or flow, downward facing dog. So maybe you plant the hands and you jump back into your low push-up. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift that right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale up. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale through center. Exhale, plant the foot. Inhale, come to the fingertips. Exhale, airplane arms, airplane torso. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, flip that front palm, reverse your warrior. Keep that length. Inhale, exhale, side angle. So maybe you stay here. Maybe you come down with that hand to the inside or the outside. Use that elbow to really open up through the inner thigh. Inhale, and as you exhale, windmill down, plant that left hand, lift that right arm for easy twist. So that back heel is lifted as well. Inhale. Exhale, plant the hands, go or flow. Downward facing dog. Take one deep breath in. Deep breath out. Same thing, left side. Inhale, left leg lifts high. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale up. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, center. Exhale, plant that foot. Inhale, come to the fingertips. Exhale, airplane arms, airplane torso. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Inhale, find length. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, flip that front palm. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, take that length. Exhale, side angle. Now maybe you stay with that half bind. Begin to lift that arm up. Press that left elbow to the inside of that left knee, really opening here. Inhale, and as you exhale, that right hand plants, left arm lifts, easy twist. Inhale, and as you exhale, plant the hands, go or flow, downward facing dog. Take one deep breath in, deep breath out. The bottom of your exhale, gaze to the top of the mat, walk, step, or float. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees. Maybe you lower the bum all the way to the heels, rising up to your chair pose. So we're going to add on to that chair twist. So you're lifting the arms. Inhale. Exhale, open twist. Now as you come back to your chair, you bend down, sweep the fingertips to the ground. Inhale to chair. Exhale, chair twist. Inhale, exhale. One more, inhale, exhale, twist. Inhale, bend and sweep. Exhale, sink. Inhale, find length. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Then bring your hands to your heart. We're going to lower all the way down, nice and slow, into a ball squat, holding your balance here. So maybe the heels are lifted, maybe your heels are flat. Try to bring the crown of the head up to the sky. Inhale. As you exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, go or flow, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts high. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale up. So one more time, right knee, right elbow. Inhale through center. Exhale, plant the foot. Inhale, come to fingertips. Exhale, airplane arms, airplane torso. Inhale up, high crescent lunge. As you exhale, open twist. Inhale, reverse that lunge. Sink a little bit deeper. Inhale, find length. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, flip that palm. Exhale, reverse your warrior with the half bind. Now keep the half bind as you make your way into your side angle, opening through the heart. Inhale, and as you exhale, plant that left hand, open up with the right, easy twist. Inhale, exhale, plant the hand, go or flow, downward facing dog. Deep breath in, and deep breath out. How are you doing at home? Hope you're doing well. Same thing on that left side. Inhale, left leg lifts high. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, plant the foot. Inhale, come to the fingertips. Exhale, airplane arm, airplane torso. Inhale to your high crescent lunge. Exhale, open twist. Inhale, reverse that lunge. Inhale, and as you exhale, windmill open, land in your warrior two. Inhale, flip that front palm. Reverse your warrior with the half bind. Inhale, find length. Keep the half bind as you come into your side angle. Really opening up through the heart, pressing through that back heel. Inhale, and as you exhale, plant that right hand, lift the left, easy twist. Inhale, exhale, plant the hands, go or flow, downward facing dog. Deep breath in, deep breath out. From here, we're going to hinge out into our plank, lower slowly onto our bellies for some back extensions. So we're going to keep the hands right underneath the shoulders, pressing the tops of the feet into the mat. Then just lift the chest, lift the hands, bring the hands back beside you. Maybe you clasp the hands, for a half locust pose. Inhale, exhale, inhale. And as you exhale, bring your forehead down, shake your hips side to side. So going to full locust with the legs lifted. So first clasp the hands behind the back, opposite of your habitual pattern. Inhale, begin to lift the chest, the legs. Now if your low back is okay, try to bring the feet to touch. If you have low back issues, keep the feet separate, but still engage through the toes, all the muscles of the legs. Can you lift a little bit higher? Inhale, exhale, lower all the way down. Shake out your hips. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, plant the hands. Inhale, tuck the toes, lift the knees. Exhale, plank, and downward facing dog. Gaze to the top of the mat. We're going to walk, step, or float to a seated posture. So gaze forward and hop. So we're going to work on some of our core. So it's really going to help stabilize us in our birds of paradise. Move the flesh away from your sits bones. Coming into a modified boat pose. So the heels are down on the ground, toes are lifted, hands behind. We lift up through that chest. So a nice flat back, core is engaged. You can stay here, you can begin to lift. Bring your hands to the heart. So we're going to lower that left leg as we twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the left. So this is kind of like our bicycle, but really stabilizing. So if you notice, hardly any of my body is moving. Just the whole torso is one unit, and then one leg lower as the other leg really stabilizes my core muscles there. Let's do one more to each side. Left, come to the center, hold. Inhale, lift, and then exhale, feet together, knees wide for cobbler's pose. Clasp your hands, drape them around your feet, lift tall. Just opening up through the hips, through the chest. Now we're going to go from boat into canoe. We'll do this 6 times, and then we'll come back onto the back for a brief break. So make sure you have plenty of space on your mat. Come back up into your boat. If you need to, hold here to adjust, that's fine. Inhale, lower to canoe. Exhale to boat. We've got 5 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. You can do it. Find one point of focus. Make so strong. 1 more. And lower all the way down. Hug the knees. Rock gently, side to side. Awesome. Now we're going to rock front and back, massaging the spine. And then on the third one, we're going to jump back straight into our low push-up. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Making your way into yogi squat or frog squat. Right heel to the outside of that right hand. Left heel to the outside of that left hand. So I'm going to turn to the front to demonstrate. Now you might be up here in a sumo squat, and that's fine. You're really opening through the hips and strengthening. Just make sure that these knees don't go past the toes and they're right in line with the ankles. You're still building your strength. To go all the way down, you might need to bring your feet a little bit closer. So you sink the hips, you really find what works for you. You want your heels to be touching the ground. Maybe that means there's a blanket underneath your heels, or you can fold up your mat. Elbows to the inside of your knees, really press the knees open, hands to the heart, lift tall. So your belly is in, you're engaging everything. This can be a pretty intense posture, which is why I demonstrate the sumo variation at first. Breathe and relax. So it's a bit of a resting pose for some, maybe. Engaging, again, that low belly, lifting through the heart. 1 more deep breath in. As you exhale, begin to fold forward. Then bring your feet right underneath your hips. Take your peace fingers, wrap them around your big toes. Inhale, lift. Exhale, and fold. Elbows are opening out, using your biceps to help fold your body down even more. Shake your head, yes and no. Maybe even shake out the body a little bit. 1 more breath in, find length. Exhale, deepen. Inhale, release, come to your half lift. Then exhale, fold, bend the knees, plant the hands, go or flow, downward facing dog. So we're gonna go through our flow one more time. Then we're gonna wind up in our birds of paradise once we're in side angle. So let's inhale, lift that right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale up. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale up. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, bring that knee through center. Exhale, plant the foot. Inhale, come to the fingertips. Exhale, airplane arm, airplane torso. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, open twist. Inhale, reverse. Inhale, find length. Exhale, windmill open. Warrior two. Inhale, flip that front palm. Reverse your warrior with that half bind. Exhale, come to your side angle. So you have that half bind opening up. So you take your right hand underneath, find your left fingertips, still open up through the heart. Now, if this is not accessible, you can grab a strap, a belt, a tie, it'll be whatever works. Gaze down at your right foot, step your left foot forward. So your weight goes into your left foot, and then you come all the way up. Now, maybe you just stay here. Maybe you straighten, still active through that right foot. Engage. Yeah, find a point of focus. Use your core. Inhale. And as you exhale, coming back to your side angle pose. Inhale, and as you exhale, easy twist. Left hand down, right arm lifts. Take a breath in. Exhale, plant the hands, go or flow. Downward facing dog. Awesome job. So you have another chance to do that. On the left side, inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale up. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale up. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, center. Exhale, plant the foot. Inhale, come to the fingertips. Exhale, airplane arm, airplane torso. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, open twist. Inhale, reverse. And then exhale, sink a little deeper. Inhale, find that length. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, flip that front palm. Reverse the warrior with that half bind. Keep the half bind as you find your side angle. Now take that left hand underneath. Find the right hand. Then open that heart back up. So I'm still finding length, still opening. Gaze down at your left foot. Step the right foot forward. Whoop. You might lose your balance, and that totally happens. If you fall over, just get right back into it. Find your stability on that right leg. Find that point of focus. Maybe lift and straighten that left. Maybe it stays bent. Inhale. Exhale, come back gracefully, or maybe not so gracefully, to your side angle. Inhale, and as you exhale, easy twist. Inhale. Exhale, plant the hands and step back to your high plank. We're going to come to our child's pose at the back of our mat. Feet together, knees wide. Melt your forehead down. Bring your palms to touch. And bring the palms to the back of your neck, stretching out through your triceps. On your next inhale, slowly come up. So we're going to do head to knee pose. So sitting at the back of your mat, extend your left leg out, pull your right leg in. Try to square your shoulders toward that left leg. Inhale, sit up tall, and as you exhale, fold. I like to crisscross my hands to really help get that square of the shoulders. On every inhale, find length. Every exhale, get a little bit deeper into the stretch. Let's take 3 more breaths. Calming the breath, calming the mind. Next inhale, coming all the way back up. Switching to the other side. Right leg extends, left leg pulls in. Inhale, sit up, and as you exhale, so again, maybe crisscross both hands, or maybe just that left hand to the outside of the right. So again, if this is not accessible, you may have a strap, a belt, a towel even could work here. So get creative with lengthening your limbs in these postures. We've got 2 more breaths. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, and out. As you inhale, come all the way up. We're going to make our way onto our back for 1 bridge or wheel. So first, lie down, bring your feet right underneath your knees, slightly pigeon-toed. Gaze down, make sure your knees are right in line with your hip bones. Relax your head, snuggle the shoulders down the back. Take a breath in and slowly begin to lift up one vertebrae at a time. So your belly is strong, your tailbone is reaching toward your heels. Maybe you clasp your hands under your back to lift up even more. So if you know full wheel, go right ahead into that. And if you have a block at home, maybe you place that in between the thighs, really squeeze, where you can just imagine there is a block there. Breath in. As you exhale, slowly begin to lower down. Hug the knees into the chest. Rock gently. And begin to open out to happy baby. So flexing the feet, either grab the inside, outside of the feet, maybe even grabbing the ankles. Use the elbows against the inside of the knees. Open up. And bring the knees into your chest. And then rock a few times up and back. Coming to a comfortable seated position. So this is going to be our relaxation. I have a wall behind me. So if you have a wall, just go ahead and lean against the wall and allow the wall to support the body. Hands can be face down, palms up. Just close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths here, offering gratitude to your body. Maybe you tried something new. Maybe you practiced something that you haven't practiced in a while. Just feel your body, feel the muscles that have worked. And bring your hands to heart center. The light in me sees the light in each of you. Hope you all have